Hi guys, it's Amy with No Scraps Left Behind, and I'm gonna explain really quick how these motor light block works. A lot of times you'll find these on Japanese machines, and they're super, I really like them because they give you a lot of different options than just like hardwiring a pedal into a motor. And sometimes you'll see machines and the wiring is just crumbling, or it looks like there's more electric tape than wire, and so you're like, oh, we got to do something with it. So this is an option to consider. Basically, the sewing machine has two plugs coming directly from the machine, and one is a light and one is the motor plug, so that those two things have their own wires. Those get plugged into the box, and they are nicely labeled motor and light. Now, if you ever get an old Japanese machine, like from Goodwill or something, and you plug it in and it starts automatically just taking off like 0 to 60 when you're not even touching the pedal, then look at this box, because if you plug them in the opposite ones, that's what'll happen. And so it might just be an easy fix there. But this box, basically, the sewing machine gets plugged into these, and then this cord here goes to the pedal, and then this cord here will plug into the wall, or what I recommend is just put it into a power strip and then put the power strip in the wall, because that way when you're through sewing, you can just shut it off with, just a tap of your foot, because you really shouldn't keep these machines plugged in unless you're using them. It's just not a good idea. So the reason why I like this whole setup here is because, one is, if you have a sewing machine table, and you can just take the machine out of the box really easy, set it in a table, especially if the table has a block. And these can just screw into the side of the table. They usually just set into the box. This one's being held here, or sometimes there's a place for a screw. You can just screw it into the box. The old like Singer boxes, if they have been, if they have the wooden thing here, these will fit right in there really easy. The other thing I like about it is because if you do have an original pedal, these pedals have a ceramic block inside. The old Singer pedals have a bunch of carbon discs inside. So if you drop the pedal, you may have totally just broken your pedal, because if the block breaks or all the carbon just turns to dust. But when you have this set up, then you can just open a pedal, you can just take the wires out and then just wire a new pedal in really easily. Whereas a couple machines that I've seen, what they did when they turned the treadle machines into motorized machines was they wired the pedal directly to the motor, and that just makes everything more complicated. So this is what I refer to as a motor light block. If I ever send anything to you on text or anything, I'll probably send you this video too, just so you have it, so it's easier to see. But if you have any questions, feel free to contact me or email me at noscrapsleftbehind, KY, @gmail.com. Thanks.